ഹായ് ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, ഏവർക്കും ഈസി ലേൺ പി എസ് സിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. കഴിഞ്ഞ ദിവസം നടന്ന ലാബ് അസിസ്റ്റൻറ്റിൻ്റെ പ്രൊവിഷണൽ ആൻസർ കീയാണ്. ദ ഒപ്റ്റിക്കൽ പാത്ത് വിത്ത് ക്വേറ്റ് ഈസ് ഓൾവേസ് ബോത്ത് എ ആൻഡ് സി 10 millimeter 1 centimeter. ഓപ്ഷൻ ഡി ആണ് വരുന്നത്. ഇൻസോലിബിൾ സോളിഡ് ക്യാൻ ബി റിമൂവ്ഡ് ഫ്രം എ ലിക്വിഡ് ബൈ ഫിൽട്രേഷൻ. ഓപ്ഷൻ ബി. ഫൈൻഡ് ദ കറക്റ്റ് പെയർ റിഗാർഡിംഗ് കളർ കോഡ് ഫോർ ബയോമെഡിക്കൽ വേസ്റ്റ് കളക്ഷൻ ബാഗ്. ബോത്ത് ബി ആൻഡ് സി ആണ് വരുന്നത്. 2 4 2 3 വരും. ഓപ്ഷൻ ഡി ആണ് വരുന്നത്. ഫൈൻഡ് ദ കാർസിനോജനിക് കെമിക്കൽ. ഓൾ ഓഫ് ദി എംബോ ആണ്. സെലിനൈറ്റ്, നൈട്രോസമീൻ, ബെൻസിഡൈൻ. മോസ്റ്റ് കോമൺ കോസസ് ഓഫ് ഇലക്ട്രിക്കൽ ഹസാർഡ് ദ ലാബോറട്ടറി സ്റ്റാഫ് ഷുഡ് ബി അവെയർ ഓഫ് ഈസ് long flexible electrical connecting cables. Option A. Reagents with accurate concentration can be made using volumetric flask. The following is not true about deionized water. High electrical conductivity. Option C. The cleaning of culture plates after use include the following steps in order. Option B ആണ് വരുന്നത്. 2 5 3 1 6 4. Autoclaving 30 minutes at 121 degrees Celsius. Pour out the contents of media. Brush with detergent and water. Rinse thoroughly with tape water. Rinse with distilled water. Dry. Option B. The main responsibilities of laboratory professional include all except. Option A ആണ് വരുന്നത്. Give medical advice and necessary medical treatment to patients. First aid for minor burns don't include apply ice or butter. Option B. The blue top vacuum tube contains which anticoagulant? Sodium citrate. Drapkin's reagent is used for hemoglobin estimation. It contains. Option C ആണ് വരുന്നത്. പൊട്ടാസ്യം ഫെറിസയനൈഡ്, പൊട്ടാസ്യം ഡൈഹൈഡ്രജൻ ഫോസ്ഫേറ്റ്, പൊട്ടാസ്യം സയനൈഡ്. Internal diameter of a capillary hematocrit tube is 1 millimeter. Option D. In automated blood cell counters, which method uses light scattering and fluorescence to analyze the blood cells? Flow cytometry. Leishman stain is used to stain blood cell routinely. The primary mechanism of action of Leishman stain on blood cells is it interacts with nucleic acid in the cell. Next one. Macrophages play a crucial role in phagocytosis, tissue repair, etc. The blood cell which is modified into macrophages in tissue is monocyte. Option B. Which condition may be indicated by an increased reticulocyte count? Hemolytic anemia. Option A. In which all hypersensitivity reaction do eosinophilia is seen. Type 1 and type 4 hypersensitivity reaction. Option D. Which of the following is true with the Bombay blood group? H gene is absent. Option B. A negative result in the indirect combo test. Option C. The absence of antibodies in the recipient's serum. Both naturally occurring and immune antibodies may or may not bind complement. All the main blood group antibodies bind complement except Rh antibodies. 22ാമത്തെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. നെയിം ദ കൊയാഗുലേഷൻ ടെസ്റ്റ് വിച്ച് ഈസ് പ്രൊലോങ്ഡ് ഇൻ എ പേഷ്യൻറ്റ് വിത്ത് ഹീമോഫീലിയ. ഓപ്ഷൻ ഡി. ആക്ടിവേറ്റഡ് പാർഷ്യൽ ത്രോംബോപ്ലാസ്റ്റൈൻ ടൈം. Westergreen's method is used to find erythrocyte sedimentation rate. The working distance of the Westergreen's tube used in this test is 200 millimeter. 24th question. The sperm count below 15 million or per ml of semen is termed as oligospermia. Option C. Which condition is indicated by the presence of high levels of protein in the urine? Glomerulonephritis. Blood in sputum is termed as hemolysis. The presence of fat globule in the stool is indicative of option D, malabsorption syndrome. Presence of neutrophils in CSF indicates bacterial meningitis. The anticoagulant of choice for blood sugar estimation is option B, sodium fluoride. The commonly used tumor marker for prostate cancer is prostate specific antigen. The marker used to differentiate between cardiac and skeletal muscle damage is CKMB. The elevated alkaline phosphatase is seen in bone diseases. The type of cholesterol commonly termed as good cholesterol is HDL. The normal value of sodium level in serum is 135 to 145 MEq per liter. The hormone which regulates metabolism, heart rate and body temperature, thyroid hormone, option A. The test provides an average blood glucose level over the past 2-3 months is option B. POCT stands for point of care testing. 38th question. The calorimeter works under the principle of Beers-Lambert's law. Which shape describes bacteria with helically twisted cylinders? Option B. Liquid paraffin can be sterilized by option A, hot air oven. 41st question. Dash is a clearing agent used in tissue processing. Acetone, option A. Which is the instrument used to cut frozen sections? Cryostat, option C. The counter stain that can be used in gram stain, all of the above. Cerebral malaria is caused by Plasmodium falciparum, option C. A diagnostic technique used for very early detection of cancer is FNAC. Which is the nuclear stain used in Papanicolaou staining? Option A, Harris hematoxylin. RPR test is used for the serodiagnosis of syphilis. Which of the following is not a method for anaerobic culture of bacteria? Clot culture. Filarial worms inhabit which part of the human body? Lymph nodes. The tissue embedding medium used in electron microscopy is epoxy resin. Candela is the SI unit of which fundamental quantity? Luminous intensity. 52. A particle of mass m is moving a uniform circular motion with constant speed v along a circle of radius r. The acceleration of the particle is v square by r. Option B. The frictional force required to keep the solid object on its surface at its rest is called static friction. The variation of acceleration due to gravity with height from the surface of the earth is that decreases with increased in height. The statement the pressure in a fluid at rest is the same at all points if they are at the same height represents which of the following? Pascal's law. 56th question. The Celsius scale temperature corresponding to 212 degree Fahrenheit in scale is 100 degrees Celsius. 57th. The period of oscillation of a second's pendulum is 2 seconds. 58th question. Among the following statement about electric field lines, select the correct option. All the statements are correct. They start from positive charge and end in negative charge. Two electric field lines can never cross each other. Electric field lines do not form any closed loop. Option D ആണ് വരുന്നത്. All the statements are correct. The magnetic field inside a long solenoid of length L and a number of turns N and carrying current I will be mu0 n I. Option C. Which electromagnetic radiation plays an important role in maintaining the Earth's warmth through the greenhouse effect? Option B. Infrared rays. Which of the following is the most electrically conductive element? Silver. A ray of light passes from medium 1 to medium 2. If no refraction occurs, then the angle between the incident light and the surface of separation should be 90 degrees. Option D. Which of the following mirror is used as a rear view mirror in vehicles? Convex mirror. The main application of a Zener diode is voltage regulation. 65. Name the series of hydrogen spectrum corresponds to visible region. Balmer series. 66. A solution contains 0.5 moles of solute in a 2 liter of solution. What is the molarity of the solution? Option A, 0.25 m. For an electron in a 4s orbital, what are the possible values of the angular momentum quantum number I? Option B, 0. During charging of a lead storage cell, which electrode undergoes the oxidation reaction? Lead dioxide electrode. Which of the following term is example of a lymphobic colloid? Sulfur. Which of the following elements has the highest ionization enthalpy in the second period of modern periodic table? Beryllium ആണ് option B. Which of the following equation depicts the reducing nature of a hydrogen peroxide? Option B ആണ് വരുന്നത്. Hyponatremia refers to a condition characterized by low levels of sodium in the blood. The IUPAC name for 1-chloro-4-methyl 2-nitrobenzene. Which pair of compound gives tolerance test? Glucose and fructose. The commercial name of polyacrylonitrile is Orlon. Option A. Which of the following reagents can be used to oxidize primary alcohols to aldehydes? 1, 3, 4. Option D. Which of the following is an example for analgesic? Aspirin. The discovery of fullereness led to the development of which significant area in material science? Nanotechnology. Which of the following is not a transition metal? Copper. Which step is not involved in decomposition? Stratification. Name the enzyme used to break the bacterial cell for DNA isolation? Lysozyme. Name the part that guide the entry of pollen tube into embryo sac or female gametophyte is filiform apparatus. Option C. Which one of the following pair is correct? Option A ആണ് വരുന്നത്. Both 1 and 3 ആണ്. Elioplast store oil or fat. Eleuroplast store protein. Single cotyledon present in myzete is called scutellum. Which pest is controlled by CRYIAB gene of Bacillus thuringiensis? Corn borer. Option A. Name the new breed of sheep produced in Punjab by crossing Bikaneri ewes and Merino rams? Hisar Dali. Which type of synovial joint allows for the rotational movement between the atlas and axis vertebrae? Pivot joint. What is the effect of ADH on blood vessels and how does this influence kidney function? Option B ആണ് വരുന്നത്. Vasoconstriction, increased blood pressure and GFR. In which method is the ovum collected from a donor transferred into the fallopian tube of another female? Gamete intrafallopian transfer. Which feature is not typically associated with Down syndrome? Gynecomastia. Which class of satellite DNA is specifically used in DNA fingerprinting due to its high degree of polymorphism? Mini satellite. Option B. Which characteristics not typical of cancer cells? Formation of benign tumors only. Which of the following phyla show radial symmetry? Colenterata. In a club, 60 men play cricket, 30 play tennis and 15 play both cricket and tennis. How many play at least one of these two games? 75. 95th question. If A equal to set of x, y, z, B equal to set 1, 2, then the number of relation from A to B is option A, 64. Which of the following function describe an onto function? Let A equal to set of 1, minus 1, 1 and G is from A to A is given by g of x equal to x cube. How many terms of the arithmetic progression 1, 4, 7 are needed to give the sum 715? Option A, 22. 715. Option A, 22. What is the value of 2 sin square 30 minus 3 cos square 45 plus cos square 60? Option B, minus 3 by 4. What is the equation of the ellipse whose vertices are 5, 0, minus 5, 0 and 4 psi at 4, 0, minus 4, 0? Option C, 9x square plus 25 y square equal to 225. Find the equation of the line that has x intercept minus 3 and is perpendicular to 3x plus 5y equal to 4. Answer option D, 5x minus 3y plus 15 equal to 0. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇത് ഉപകാരപ്പെടുന്ന നിങ്ങൾ തീർച്ചയായും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുക, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക. താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ വാച്ചിങ്.